Okay, so I have a huge lack of hobbies. That's what this project is taught me. But I am going to tell you guys how teaching is like going on a first date. Now you can use these strategies for any date, but it's really important for the first date so that you can make a great first impression and establish rules and whatnots, their expectations for the date. So yeah, I tried to make how teaching was like watching Netflix work, but it didn't work out. So to start with, we have the 6 Ps, which is be prompt, prepare, have a positive mental attitude, produce, and participate. So if you do all this on a first date, it's going to show your date that you're interested, you want to be there, and that you respect what they have to say. This is also really important in the classroom because it helps build accountability for students. And it'll also help you take accountability for yourself. So am I producing in this conversation? Do I have a positive mental attitude? Check yourself. Right is right. So make sure that when you're looking for a correct answer, that they're giving you a correct answer. So if somebody was to come up to me and be like, oh yeah, you're Elizabeth, right? I'm not going to say yes, I'm going to say no, it's Drea. Stretch it. It's a great way to have great conversations and avoid that dreaded awkward silence of first dates. So if somebody's like, oh, I have an interest in music, ask them, what kind of music? Do you play music? Stretch the conversation in that path. Format matters. How many times have you looked at somebody and was like, they're really cute, but then they start talking and you're like, no. Format matters. Make sure that you're using correct grammar. And, subtly point out when the other person is not. Without apology. Just try really hard, and if you're doing something that you really love doing and you're taking them out, don't apologize a bunch of times. It's a huge turnoff. So if you're sitting there and you're like, oh man, I'm sorry I chose this restaurant, they're going to be like, no, stick up for your restaurant. Shortest path. Don't go on like super long tangents all the time. Make sure that you're taking the shortest path to your conversation and getting to where you need to go, because otherwise they're going to be lost and not know what you're talking about. The hook. So if you hook them in at the beginning, they're going to have an awesome time, and that's what they're going to remember. Also, it'll make a great first impression for you, so buy a Skyplane. Oh, man. Okay, exit ticket. So when you have left your date, you want to assess how it went, and this is going to be in the form of an exit ticket, aka getting their number. So if they give you your number, then awesome. Call them. If not, try again next time. Wait time. When you ask a question, give them enough time to respond before you ask a new question. Once again, this is going to help with the communication aspect of your date and make things a whole lot better for you. Slant. You're going to want to sit up, listen, ask and answer questions, nod your head that you understand things, and track the speaker. It's going to show that you're paying attention and that you're genuinely interested in what they're saying, which is good when you're talking about first date things. Precise praise. Make sure that you compliment the person that you're going on a date with. It feels really nice, but don't do it too much on things that you don't really mean, because they'll pick up on that, and then that's not very nice. So like, hey, that's a really nice gloss you're wearing today, or I really like that tie. Those are really good precise praise. J factor. If you guys are doing something on your date that you both enjoy doing, that's going to make your date 10 times better. If you both hate fishing, don't go on a fishing date, because you're both going to hate it. What to do. So you need to give really clear instructions on what to do in regards to things such as where you live and how to pick you up. If they don't have clear instructions, that date isn't going to happen. So make sure that you're just really clear with what's going on. One at a time. Ask one question at a time. If you ask like 50 questions, they're going to get confused and they're going to forget what the answers are or what you wanted the answers to be. So just ask one question at a time. What's your name? Stuff like that. Simple to complex. Start off with simple questions. Okay? Don't jump into those doozies. So when you first sit down, don't be asking them like how many kids they want. Start off with like, hey, what's your favorite food or color? Clear and concise. Make sure that what you ask them is clear and concise. That way you avoid confusion and conversation will flow better. So if you make sure that when you ask her questions, they know what you're asking, you're going to be great. And then that's that.